Livestream, guys. Awesome. Hope you like the new audio. I took quite a bit of time to set this up, and I think I did a few things that you guys may like. With this audio thing. Let me know what it sounds like. By the way, I don't want it to sound like shit and just straight up. That'd be very awkward. But here we're gonna be working on a song. Do you remember we recorded some guitar in here, electric guitar? And what's awesome with this setup also is that I can record guitar right now, and it's awesome. And everything works. I'm using one shitty trick, but other than that, it's a lot of like cool routing that's happening. Anyways, let's hear with the sound of the song. Oh, also, whenever I'm playing the song and I talk, it's gonna duck the volume from the song. Check this out. Hi. Wub. Ba 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 ba. Okay. Okay, yeah, I did that part a little bit after the stream. I don't think I did this live. But yeah, it's like a little sort of after the drop type of thing. Hey, what's up, Cold Breaks? What's up, everyone? I need to name everyone. Stereozo, Lady, Shago, Benny, yeah, Catastrophe, Music, and Cold Breaks. That's awesome. What is up, guys? Nice FM. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, wish you could make the drop more interesting, not 140 BPM orbit. Yeah. Well, we can try to work into that, but maybe. What I want to do though is extend the song to make it a full track. Like, I can't be just too picky about all the details because we're never gonna get through this. We're never gonna finish this song, which is gonna suck. So, I'm just noticing now that whenever I do the cursor thing, it glitches my audio, so I'm not gonna do that too much. But yeah, anyways, so where are we at? Let's say right here. Okay, I can maybe do some kind of lead right here. And I got my keyboard too. Right. That's the one thing I didn't set up. But it's all good. We got it right here. Hold on. Okay, we got another build up. So maybe I could make this maybe go into another kind of hook. Maybe part. Let's try that. Let's see. What if I made it that pattern from earlier? Yeah, it's a bit messy actually. Hold on. Hey, what's up, Nolims? Welcome to the stream. Doing pretty good, thank you. How about you? Hold on. Man, this audio thing is kind of annoying, but whatever. Maybe some kind of riser right here. And I'll take out like the bass stuff. Do I have a riser actually? Anywhere here? I don't think so. I have one here, but kind of a Lazy riser. And actually, let's maybe could do an entire other part here. That would be really interesting. Um, so maybe something kind of like smooth, America. Oh yeah, yeah. Maybe something smooth. Like drum wise anyway. See if I can make a beat real quick. That snare's hardcore though. Do I have a crash somewhere? Maybe I could use that. Oh shit, that's interesting actually. This could be a build up, just straight up. Oh, I just got an idea. Okay, I gotta write this down. I'm gonna make it. Wait, do I have a growl? I'm gonna have the pitch bend. Yeah, let's do something like that. It's on a G. This whole track is on a G. Which is cool. Oh yeah, the automation on here. There's something. Oh, there's something weird. Yeah, what is that? Okay, anyways. There's gonna be a full like octave sort of pitch bend here. Wow. And then down here, back to like 50%, and then down really low so we get some, weird vocal. And maybe we could leave it a little bit longer so it goes a little bit off the grid, whatever. Oh, that's weird. I just want to try that. What the hell? That is weird. Oh, I forgot to, yeah. There you go. Now it's mute lock, so. That's kind of cool. I was thinking of maybe low passing it, so it's not obvious right away. And hold on, I'm just gonna put this gain up. There you go. It's a bit weird. It wasn't. The gate was at speaking level, which was weird. Okay, so yeah, low pass filter. I'm gonna have that right here. Like that. Well, that's before the limiter. Yeah. And maybe lower just for now. And hold up. Just gonna do something real quick. This limiter thing is, I think, is acting up. If I'm, yeah. I think it is acting up. That's what was causing that. Sometimes isn't the audio sometimes kind of distorted? It sounds like it's clipping. Is it? Hold up. Testing. Like okay, the whole audio? Maybe. Now it's gonna turn it down a little bit. Hopefully doesn't distort. Does it? I'm not sure. Let me know, guys, cuz that would suck if the whole thing was like clipped. This is really weird, but I kind of like it. What the hell? Yeah, the mic does seem to be lagging a little bit. You're right. I'm definitely gonna check that out because that's you know, this was a little bit of an experiment at the same time. It'd be great if there was like it was glitch free and all that stuff. I can always look into this, putting the buffer up. Let's try it. Testing. Let's see if that does anything. Hello. Yeah. Well, I'll take a look in the future there. It's just kind of a weird setup, you know? And let's see if I can kind of build it up with kicks and snares and stuff like that. Like that. Do we have a tom fill? I think we do at the beginning there. Yeah, I think there's less glitches since I put that buffer up, so you know. Okay, it's right here. So I'm gonna go back there and yeah. Yeah, it was still this part, I think. No, it was here. There you go. That's kind of cool. And maybe we could use parts from here, like this impact. And let's see if I add guitar in there. And I think, hold on, like that is good. Jam, bum, 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 bum. Maybe we could make more interesting sounds on the second drop. That's something I like to do. Different patterns, different stuff, you know? All right. Maybe something like that. That's, oh, 1B, hold up. Let's copy this first drop. So yeah, we're gonna copy this, but we're gonna change the patterns, obviously, and stuff like that. So I'm gonna take off the drums for 1 second, and we're just gonna figure out a pattern that we're gonna do, you know? Oh, that's cool, actually. that's cool. And I want to see if I change the drum pattern, kind of. No melodic drop again. I'm not sure if I want a melodic drop. Maybe I can, cause I really like the whole sound drop thing, but I can maybe try to do the second part more melodic than the first. You know, that'd be cool. That's kind of cool, actually. Stab chord into the drop. Okay, everyone does that. It's not, obviously Getter does that, which is cool, but I love it. I've been doing it ever since I started dubstep, just because it's catchy, you know. It's like comes back and everything. I need another. Okay, I need a pause. So like, space. Okay. And yeah, still gonna keep that. Late again, was watching a movie. What's up, Recurio the Minion, and welcome to the stream. This is cool. I think I need like vocals to go offbeat, and maybe I could just record one real quick. Sorry about that. Let's try. Yeah. Like something like that. Yeah. So this could work technically. That's yeah. Maybe I'll EQ it a little bit and stuff, but yeah. Yeah. Or wait, let's try messing around with it a little bit. Yeah. 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 I could mess around a little bit more. Yeah. 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 Oh, maybe. Gotta bring that back. Right where there's a spot. Yeah. 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 Bow bow wow pow. Oh, wrong one. Gonna use that. I feel weird hearing your voice in the project. Hey, man, Orbit has my voice multiple times, you know? So, I don't know. I like having my voice in my projects, and maybe one day I'm gonna be like singing in there, you know? Like that's something that I'd like to do as well. And actually, all of you should sing in your projects. Screw it. Cause like, what are you gonna do? Pay for a vocalist every time you need lyrics? Like, no, freaking, like, you know, make a personality out of your voice and start singing. Like, who doesn't matter, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I could switch it around right here because 4 bars, and then I could add a new sound in here. Bam, 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 bam. I might do that. Yeah, my voice is in orbit actually. Ba-boom. Time for some sound design. Da-da. Okay, what are we gonna use to make a sound? Da-down. Maybe I could use some like sample or something that's Hold up. Didn't I record something just oh yeah, actually I did. This is really cool. I might make a sound out of this. We'll see. But I recorded some a coffee uh uh box of coffee, but it's like it's not a box, it's a can of coffee, and it had a pretty cool sound, I guess. So just went and recorded it. It has a tone to it too, which is kind of cool. Right there. Um let's record that. That's cool. That is cool. I'm gonna delete it now because I don't want that on my RAM. Okay. So, Serum, there was one down here. And I'll just import it at some FFT setting here. Okay, maybe squarify it and stuff. You know, good old techniques there. Oh, I like that. How it's like kind of signy, you know? Let's see. It would be cool if there was some kind of melodic stuff. Like, I like the contrast between heavy and melodic stuff. If you've heard Supernatural by or Boombox Cartel, the second drop feature bass is cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool actually. Planning a giveaway on these random sounds you've recorded. I need some of that stuff. Maybe. I don't know. The thing is, with these things is like, they take a lot of time to edit together. Like I've sat down for so many hours. You know, I keep pressing my pad things, but it's like so many hours and hours and hours, and it's like maybe I'll make an entire pack and like sell it for cheap. You know, but you know, there needs to be some. I can't just give it, because then it'd be like, okay, I'm gonna work for free and you guys can take all my stuff. You know, it's like, no, it's like I gotta survive too here, you know. But yeah, I won't rip you guys off. Like fucking $60 a pack. Get out of here. I'm gonna go and splice, you know. Like I'm gonna sell it cheap, you know. Just like Louis C.K. kind of puts his show on his website for cheap, and people will get it, you know, because it's funny. It's good content, you know. And I hope that no one pirates it, because you know, it's like it's already cheap. What do you? Oh, that was weird. That is something else. I like that sort of bottle kind of sound. This is freaking weird. Drum pad today, used it in FL for the first time. Oh, okay. Not sure what. I've never used it actually, so. Oh my god. What is this sound? That is so cool. I'm not gonna ruin it with FM yet. What? I love this. All right, let's make it a little interesting here with like, oh no, I'm not using that yet. Maybe, hold on, some other filter thing, like movement, you know. Hey, what's up, Tampa? Welcome to the stream. It's awesome. Chame. What chame? Check the message before. When you have road reading, I don't know. There's a question. Before, where? You're gonna have to repost it, bro. Yeah, you might have to repost it. Like the track isn't that bad, but why do you sing it live if you know you've used that much autotune? For is that a question for me, or I don't know? Because I wouldn't use autotune on my stuff. drum pad. Like obviously you practice, you know, before you play live. Why am I saying drum pad? Hold on. Sound second. And hold on. I was thinking of a fast-paced sound. I might EQ that a little bit, to be honest. After the compression. Okay, so it has a track now. And oh, there's my mixer. Yeah, has a track. We're good. Just gonna write a note down. And yeah, we were at the second drop right about here. I think. Yeah. And yeah, right now it sounds like shit, but we're working on it. Oh, hold up. Maybe you could layer that sub directly under there. Maybe let's add some FM. And actually, I found a trick for FM. If you do PWM, it's gonna sound less like all the other FMs. You know, the gnarly sort of FM sound, which is nice. Let's actually work on that sound a little bit. Just kind of loop it. And hold on. Is this doing anything? Yeah, it's kind of neat. This is neat too, chorus. Maybe a little distortion. Let's try hard soft clip maybe. Yeah. And then mix it. This too. This is nice. And I could do different pitches too. Kind of like that triangle actually, it's kind of cool. A little bit of noise, like that. Like that. And actually I'll do a little reverb actually. That's cool. Okay, let's hear it. Yeah. Hold on, there's like, this sound is a bit weird. Yeah. I think it's that cut right there. It's a bit. Yeah. Bow. So it cuts out a little bit weirdly. Maybe if I had another crash. Yeah. Okay, I'll use another crash actually. That'd be a good fill for sure. Crash, and I'll go with a real one. Maybe something kind of unique-ish. Yeah. Yeah. Bow. And maybe you could do a quick alternation to that. Bow, 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 bow. This sound right here. Is there a macro?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't really change it all that much though. Let's try it.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's kind of.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
How about both?
Yeah.
That's cool. I'll try automating it real quick, and if it doesn't work, then whatever. Go. Just for the second part, sort of.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I might need another vocal here to fill, because having two yeahs in a row is kind of weird. Maybe I have a vocal pack, like the urban whatever. I think that'd be useful. Vocals, shout vocals, yeah, that's what. And then they got these. That's probably the one I'd get, and speed it up a little bit. And yeah, maybe I could shove it beside that other vocal. It's a bit loud, I think. Okay, a little bit of editing there. And reduce volume. Oh, cool. Now this macro I'll have to tweak a little bit, but yeah. Have you ever used the additional, or have you used the educational discount for Ableton? Yes, I have, actually. That's how I got it. Because I would not be able to afford that if I hadn't.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll tweak that thing real quick. It's right here. Nope, other one. There it is. Actually, that's kind of cool. And if I put the resonance up too, how about that? That's cool. What if I took off the art? It feels a little bit empty without that, I think. I need some... Actually, maybe it's fine like that. Just trying to transition it kind of smoothly, you know? Should maybe distort or compress it more to make it sound like a drop sound more than a background. Maybe, eh? Hold on. Is it you talking about that one? Add guitar to drop empty spaces. Actually, that's a good idea. Let's see if there's any spots in the guitar riff that I can, you know, sample. No, I'm not. No, you don't worry. Okay, build up here. Maybe that sample right there is actually pretty nice. Gonna select it and everything. Okay. There you go. So now I selected it, that one part, and I think I can sort of fill it. The empty parts like stereos are set.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. Do you guys remember we did a while back some like metal dubstep thing? I totally changed that project cuz I didn't feel like it didn't feel like a good song that I would listen to, you know? It's just kind of weird.
Yeah.
That's cool though. I like that idea. Like stereos. Or what if yeah, probably that double hit. Wow, wow. Do you have to go to musical related school? No, it doesn't matter. You can go to high school and get the educational discount. I think it says it, you know, in the terms of service or whatever. But hold on, I'm gonna put this buffer back because it's screwing with me a little bit. Okay, it shouldn't affect it too much, anyways. Hopefully. Oh, okay, no, it's totally affecting it. Okay, let's say that. It was just I heard myself so you know, with a big delay that it was kind of weird. What if I actually linked it to the master? Hold on, give me one sec, guys. Just want to see if this is gonna fix anything. Testing. Hello. Yep, no. Nothing delay related, but maybe the blips and blops are gonna stop now. You never know. I think there's a cowbell in there, eh? This is definitely a cowbell. Cowbell. Maybe we could have it randomly somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And this is weird because it's only reverb. But I like it without reverb too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's cool. Maybe I could slow this one down. Meow. Wait. Okay, well, that works. Yo, I like this drop. I really like it. The second one is way more interesting. So you guys are just gonna have to wait, I guess, when you listen to the song for the second drop, number 2. We're gonna get that siren thing back into here because it was really cool. It's in the build-up part, I guess, in between the 2 hits or 2 drops.
Yeah.
Maybe I could reduce the volume. And I really want to redesign it because it's sounds awful. Okay, it should be somewhere down here. Yeah, siren. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, hold on. I think I have to refresh my chat page because it hasn't been updating for a little bit. But hi, someone joined the chat. I I wish I could read who it was, but oh yeah. So there you go. And let's use like a filter for sure. Like that. And more reverb, I guess, right there. This is actually turning out to be a, a long kind of song, eh? Hold on. I'm trying to read off the screen. Okay, what's up, Hexy Gaming, I think it is. Yeah, like, it's straight up not loading. Check this out. It's freaking annoying. It's like, I'm just getting a straight up white page, trying to load the chat, and it's not. I'm gonna have to figure out what that, what that's about. Yeah. Maybe I'm asking a lot about for my CPU there, but hold on, maybe I could just like load it up on another computer completely. But it's not around. That part reminded me of Virtual Rights Dragons. Oh. Maybe I could have it rise up, just to have some movement. I'm actually surprised how good this sounds without the reverb, because when I made it initially, I had reverb. That's one thing I've noticed a lot with. Have you been using the demo version of 9 and instantly bought it? No. Actually, I've seen people workflow, and I work with Ableton, and I trust Ableton. Like, you know, it's great software. I've seen you know, colleagues work with Ableton as well. So I was like, man, this is a great piece of software. I'm just gonna get it, you know, because it's great for engineering and stuff like that. I love it for that. And also, I was getting a Mac for my current like program, in the it's a music industry program, and they required a Mac. So when I got Ableton is really to prepare for the transition over to Mac. You know, and I've written a few songs on Ableton, and they sound decent. They probably will get released, because I like them, you know, and because I like them, I'm gonna work on them, and they're gonna get out there for sure. Bow, bow. You were talking about I can't see, man. I'm really trying to read the chat. See. Oh, FL, yeah. Basically, yes, I did use the demo and stuff like that. My buddy back in high school, he showed me about FL Studio. I used to use LMMS, and I used to try to make music in movie editing software because I had no idea how to make actual music. Like, this is very easy when you figure out a DAW, but I was trying to figure it out like within a movie editor. I think it was yeah, well, whole song I tried. Yeah, it was a drop. I was using Movie Maker at one point, and yeah, it's amazing. Nothing great turned out of it, but you know, it's at least I sort of started understanding patterns and drum beats, because that's You know, I had to do it all by ear. There was no BPM. It was really bullshit. Don't ever do that. You know, waste a tremendous amount of time. Okay. So let's listen to our intro. Sorry. Glitches. Let's hear it. I want to see if there's anything I can sort of add into here. And I think there is. I want to make a kind of cinematic intro. You know, that would be really cool. Because right now it just starts with a lot of action, you know? Where's my bass? It's right here. So this wouldn't have to be there. Maybe that. Maybe not even the siren. So some kind of impact I need right here. And usually an ambience of some kind would work. That's really cool. That's so weird. That's so unnatural sounding. That's kind of cool. Okay, hold on. I think I saw what kind of MacBook Pro do you have? I'm not sure. I'm gonna go in the chat right now. If you could literally just repost what you just said with a dot beside it or something so I can read it in the chat, that'd be great. My chat loaded finally, which is awesome. Cool. Okay. Okay, which MacBook Pro do you have? The 13 or 15? I got the 15, but if it were up to me, I would have gotten the 13. Luckily, my dad came with me when I went to buy it, and he encouraged me to kind of buy the 15 one just because the specs are better. And like, it's a tool, you know, might as well get a good one because I'm gonna be spending a lot of freaking time, and if it's gonna be loading while I'm supposed to be like following, you know, the class, for example, and stupid stuff like that. You know, I think it's worth it. It's a bit more, but listen. What time is it in your location right now? It's 4:44 actually, p.m. Oh yeah. Oh, hold on. Did that brass not get in there? Oh, hold on. Brass. We're gonna have to keep it as an actual brass instrument, not like some plucky thing. And I'm waiting for it. Sustain. Yeah, I should probably upgrade my RAM actually on this computer. It's that would help a lot because I like streaming and producing. It can be quite a bit. I think that might, yeah, be something I'd have to do soon. Probably causing a few of these glitches, to be honest, but whatever. 22:44 in Poland. Really? Wow. That's actually pretty late. And okay, still waiting on this this guy. Maybe, you know, if you have this problem, by the way, you can also upgrade your hard drive to SSD because that thing is just gonna load everything up like instantly. But you know, what can you do, eh? I just hope it doesn't crash. That's all I'm hoping for. Okay, there you go. Save. Hey, look at that stereo. 3 a.m. That's hardcore. That's awesome. So it's this right here. Oh, I got an idea. Before we get into that sort of funky groove. Oh shit. Check this out. That's cool. Maybe some strings also. I'm so used to like dragging my cursor, so I'm just gonna stop doing that. It's not working out. Okay, and maybe some strings too would be nice. Okay. So yeah, I'm probably not gonna be, figure out the whole audio thing. Obviously it's like one of the first times that I've done it, this new audio setup. So I'm gonna get used to it, and hopefully the future streams are gonna be more fluent in that sense. But yeah. Do I have any strings pre-made here? That would be amazing. I don't think so. I can load one up, no prob though. Brass, okay, 41 is gonna be my channel for that. Just shove it all in the same one, works out. This thing is so sick. Complain about being 140. Orbit is so catchy. I love it. Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Man, Orbit, I'm gonna kind of explain how Orbit became a thing. So I was I promised you guys that I would make a song for 1,000 followers on Twitch, and that was the song that came out, right? And I started it about a week before it came out, I think, or 2 weeks. Sorry, I'm not gonna take that much credit. 2 weeks. 1 week was entirely writing, trying to figure out, because I didn't want to release something that I was already working on for that. I felt like it had to be its own thing, so whole week writing, and then a whole week just for mixing. I swear, I'm not even kidding. It was really a freaking pain. But and it wasn't just like 2 weeks, like, oh, 2 weeks, 1 hour a day. It was like 2 weeks, like I probably spent like I don't want to give an accurate number, but probably around like 20 to 30 hours on that song. Okay, strings. Okay, and I'm actually gonna layer it on top of there. Yeah, that's weird. I gotta find the perfect notes. I feel like I'm taking this wrong direction with what? What's my favorite synthesizer? I got It's either Massive or Serum. I love the fact that Massive is a standalone. I'm always on my Mac, just like fiddling with, making a weird ass sound. It's a mix between Serum and Massive. They're both kind of the same, but they have both their ups and downs. So I love, yeah, those two. Maybe let's not make chords out of this. Yeah, how about I copy the pattern? And up here. There you go, that kind of works. I'll take off the kalimba though. And let's hear that bass. Not sure how much of a fan I am of that. I think we spent a lot of time on that, but this is the sound. This doesn't seem that complicated to make it yet. Has a lot of stuff on it. So I'm just gonna kind of redesign something that's gonna fit in here, Let's hear that. Oh, that's that sound. Any tips for writing better bass lines? Yeah. Sound design. It's all about the sound. Mostly anyways. Cause you can think of your bass line as your phrase, and then the sounds as like words. So if you have shitty words, what kind of phrase are you gonna make out of that? And that's something not something very amazing. So I'd probably say work a lot on your sounds for that bass line, and then it should kind of make itself. It should write itself after that, based on your vision for the project. Boom. Okay, this is a bit weird. That guitar. I'm not sure if I should have it, on right away. Where's that bait? There. Oh, I think I got a new guitar sound, by the way. I just want to try one of my presets that because this, simple settings, didn't tweak it a whole lot, but I've made some pretty good sounding stuff. Okay, including this. This is not bad. And then there I got another one. Sandman. Oh yeah. I might do the whole effect a little bit less. I'm gonna find which frequency is annoying and boxy right here, and then maybe boost a little bit of those. Hold on, I had OTT on there. That's not very helpful. Hold on, is this piano like in advance or yeah, I knew there was something up with this piano. No prob, lady. Lady. So, what are we gonna do about this first drop? I'm not entirely sure yet. Okay, and hold on. I am gonna edit this part because it's a bit weird. Okay, I do want to sample that in this case, unless I make an alternation. I think it cut out. Alternation, yeah. Right here, and I just trigger it like that. And yeah, let's try duplicating it, but using the other version of the synth that is triggered. That way I can have some kind of like, you know, just have it re-trigger is what I'm looking for. Kind of. That's kind of what I was looking for. That's cool, actually. Let me hear the whole project like once from beginning to end, please. I kind of did play a little bit of the whole thing. I'm surprised how like laid out this is now. Like it used to be like a lot simpler. Now it's like pretty much a full track. Some edits need to be made. It has to be mixed and stuff. Is he totally ignoring you today? Also, VayHoz, sorry man, I just, you know, it goes, I don't look at the chat 100% of the time, so I do miss some stuff, unfortunately. What do you think about Nasco? Actually, I have to check Nasco out. I haven't heard of him or her yet. You said you'll check out my AP soon, so what do you think about it? Send it to me. That's what I think about it. Okay, and drop 1B, we were here. What? No, here. And I think I need to put the volume down. Bow, bow, bow. That's cool. Maybe I could make some alternations, but like, you know. Oh. Oh. Beep, 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 boop, boop, wow. Like that. That's cool. Hold on. Oh, shoot. What if I had it on the cutoff too? That's cool. Okay, let's hear it. And hold on. What if it was like the opposite? That's cool. Bow, 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 bow. So it's still kind of the same sound, but bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow. I'm probably gonna record a real bass here on this one. Do I have time to do that today? Probably. I'm gonna give it a shot. My setup's a bit of a mess right now, actually. It's kind of funny. I'm gonna clean it up this weekend. Okay. Um. Okay, so it's plugged in. Let's find that spot. Door 2. Gotta take this phone out of my pocket. And we're gonna get a nice little distorted tone for it, because that would be cool. Yeah, this is a guitar preset right here, but there are some bass presets. Haven't scrambled with bass presets too much, I think. Yeah, I don't think I have many. I'm gonna stick with like something from here. Oh, that tremolo though. It's actually not too bad without the vibrato. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do something like that. Just like it was, but I removed the bass when I, when I replaced the bass at the intro. So let's have a little bit of a click. I can just record it without any background stuff. Hold on. Yeah, I got at least one of them. I do play guitar, actually, yeah. So, there you go. I can always change the tone afterwards, which is awesome. If you record stuff with the guitar rig, totally just grab the recording before a guitar rig, because then you can still edit it. It's dope. Okay, let's find that part. So it's in between here, so it's about right there. Oh, actually, no, it's not even. That's the build-up still. So it's right here. Right here. Ta-da! Yeah, it's a bit detuned. Ugh. Whatever. No one's gonna know. See? That's quite nice. There you go. Maybe I could EQ it a little bit with some treble. That's cool. Inception. Okay. Maybe I could reduce that. I think there's a subplane. Yeah, actually I can totally tell it's detuned. I can just fine tune it actually, that's no problem. -9. There you go. Good enough. Okay, let's take a look at the chat real quick. Any recommendations about MIDI keyboards? Yeah, actually. I have the MPK 225. I think it's pretty good. But it's not like it's not a playing keyboard, you know. You're not gonna like play some Beethoven on there. So it's good for like triggering notes and maybe coming up with certain progressions and leads, but you can't perform on it very well. Like, you know, with the limited amount of keys. I think it's a 49 key or something. So kind of limiting. But it's worth it though, I think. But if you have to get one controller, I'd probably get a 61 key Novation or something, or some company that has like a bunch of pads and knobs and sliders and functionality, you know, because if you're gonna get one keyboard, get a good one. Like, don't get some shitty keyboard. It's actually not only to Vay. If anyone has recommendation, just type. Oh yeah, something. Okay, yeah, MPK 225, great. It's great. Honestly, it's portable and everything, and it's awesome. But yeah, I'd like to thank everybody for coming to the stream. It's always awesome to be streamed for you guys. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next stream or video. Hopefully I can make some video about the audio setup. If I can figure out that glitching stuff, that'd be great also. But yeah, you guys have a good day, and I'll see you soon. Take care.